Ladies and gentlemen, when is it going to stop? Okay, when is this situation going to stop? Now, I'm following an update about what happened a week ago when 20-year-old Devin Myers was stopped by four white police officers in Royal Oaks, Michigan. The white woman called the police on him because guess what? He looks at her suspiciously. Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and play this news story and then I'm going to continue the rest of my commentary.
They say it's not their practice and it's not acceptable. Royal Oak Police issue an apology to the man stopped by officers in this video because a woman said he was looking at her suspiciously.
That video has racked up hundreds of thousands of views and thousands of shares. Take a look at it.
It shows Royal Oak Police responding to a call from a white woman who says a black man was looking at her suspiciously. And late this afternoon, police addressed the issue and offered a full apology. Coco McAvoy joins us live with a closer look at what's happening in that video. Coco.
Devin Myers was just looking for a place to park so he could go eat across the street at the in-season cafe in Royal Oak. But a woman called police on him saying he looked suspicious. And now the Royal Oak Police Department is apologizing for their response and releasing that 911 call and the dash cam video.
And they got him surrounded.
Devin Myers is now the face of a viral video after being stopped by Royal Oak Police for allegedly looking too suspicious.
Be a modern day version of the Emmett Till situation.
It all started with this 911 call from a woman saying Myers was looking at her.
It's an African American male, and I don't know what his deal is, but it's really not. It's making me not feel very comfortable at all.
Newly released dashcam video shows how police responded to the call.
Oh, she's calling us saying you're staring at her. The lady over there. So that's why I'm out here.
The officer approached Myers as he was walking into the in-season cafe.
What's going on with this restaurant thing?
I'm going in to go eat.
Myers and the officer go back and forth.
That's that when you pulled up, I was walking here to go in this restaurant. So if I'm walking in a restaurant, what the that have to do with me looking at her?
Myers asked for a supervisor.
Can you call your supervisor or something so we can explain this?
The video sparked outrage across the nation and led to a closed meeting with Myers, his attorney, and the Royal Oak Police Chief this morning.
You know, it's scary. You know, my anxiety is really high. It was hard for me to go to sleep at night.
Now the Royal Oak Police Department is apologizing, and Myers wants his voice to be heard.
I will hope that, younger African-American kids or even other minorities or even white kids, nobody will have to go through that again over a suspicion call.
And the Royal Oak Police Department did release a statement. It reads, quote, in part, "This is not the practice of the Royal Oak Police Department, and it is not acceptable. The supervisor has been disciplined, and every Royal Oak Police supervisor has received additional training in procedural justice." Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, you'll hear more from Myers, who says this is not his first encounter with one of the officers. Back to you.
Coco, do we know anything about the woman who made the call?
So the short answer is no. The woman ended up making the call, and then she stayed inside of her car the entire time while that entire police encounter was going on outside of the restaurant. And then we're told after the officers left, she left too.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Coco.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now you saw the news story. See, the thing with this is that these officers should have been fired. That's plain and simple. They don't need to be retrained. They don't need to be all of that. These officers need to be fired because that is unacceptable. He would have been killed that day. And as far as that white woman that called the police, you notice that they did not identify who she is, where she lives, or they didn't. They need to be. I mean, she should have been in serious trouble. And this is what I'm saying, that they need to bring back the phony phone call law. Which means that if someone makes a phony phone call from the police and wastes the officer's time, they need to be in jail or be fined for half of the money, or like $400 or $500 or something like that. And I guarantee you they will stop this. But they're not going to do anything to this woman because guess what? She's white and she's basically somber and they need sympathetic. So they're not going to do anything to her. But this is the problem in this country. When it comes to, we couldn't even barbecue, we couldn't even sell water, we couldn't even probably use a bathroom, we couldn't even go to a daggone restaurant by being called on by police. And he, again, a brother, like I said, if it wasn't for the manager of that restaurant, along with the sister that recorded the entire incident, he either be in jail. Something bad may happen to him because of her, because of that white woman that called that police, accusing him of staring at her suspiciously. See, stuff like this need to be addressed. I mean, there needs to be a law like that. Since they passed a law in Oregon with this situation, they need to do it nationwide. So I guarantee you, all this phone call will stop. Now the brother could have been killed because of her. And obviously, you notice they say that they don't know who she is. When the officer left, she left. What the officer should have done is find out who made that phone call, talk with her, and find out. You would get us in trouble. It would waste our time to come out and find out what's going on because of your incompetence. But no, again, because she's a white woman, and yet when they want to feel sympathetic and protected. See, again, he would have been killed, and nobody would have cared. It would be another hashtag of justice for blah blah blah. Justice for Devin Myers. If things would have been differently, if the white manager would have been coming out in Devin's defense, and that lady who recorded the entire situation would have saw the entire thing, Devin Myers would have been in jail or dead because of her. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about it. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.